Jeremy Toczlowski with BSA, Building Services of America, Vice President of Operations and Safety. I run operations for the company along with my team. Starting small, managing customer requests, issues that might have happened the day before. That's the small stuff, reactionary stuff. Proactively managing safety, training for the company with my managers who handle those things down to the employee level. We're in the Chicago area, mostly do have some accounts in California, Los Angeles. So we are semi-national. Cleveland, Tennessee, actually, as well. We have about currently active employees, 600, give or take 700 at any one time, depending on seasonal staffing and production for some of our food manufacturers. Most common facility types we service would be high-rise residential, also schools, high schools, mostly food production facilities, bakeries, candy production. Those are our biggest. After that, miscellaneous office cleaning. So in the past, we used strictly paper and pen inspections. Managers would go out to a site, walk through, write down our deficiencies. We created a scoring system. So it's really similar to what Otuvy and what was Cleantelligent back then. It was a leap forward in what we were doing. I would have the handwritten inspections. I would come back to my office to tabulate them, then send them out in response to my managers and also the customers. We mostly utilize inspections. We do obviously cleaning inspections daily basis. Many managers, supervisors use the system. We have just started using Frontline, literally just started this year, getting it going. So we're working on expanding that. The changes when we switched are huge. The amount of time that it took to tabulate by hand, calculator, the scores for inspections, and then of course from there, I would have to build reports for our customers if they wanted them. Just a huge time saving. We do it with Otuvy and it's immediate. Everything is right there. And why do we stay with you guys? Honestly, I don't think we've ever seen anything better. To my knowledge, everything would have come across my desk, people approaching us, emails, trying to gain our business or get a foot in the door. Just didn't seem to have the same level that you guys had. And you guys have, Otuvy, Cleantelligent, have been growing with the times. You guys always have new products coming out, new ways of doing things, improving on the past things. The decisions that we've made off of dashboard data reports, what I see is it's help us see where we need to refocus our time, see where we're not spending enough energy on certain customers, also which personnel are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So as far as that goes, I think that's probably about it. Now we do use it as a selling point also in our proposals and try to sell you guys as such a great tool. I think I'm gonna go back to what I said before, that it makes them feel as if they're getting what they're paying for. So they're getting their money's worth. Something we promised. They're seeing that they are actually doing inspections. They are actually following up when there's a deficient score, things like that. A lot of time it is really either inspection frequencies or scores over a period of time. That's what they want to see. How often are we doing the inspections and are there score changes? Again, if our scores are below our standard, do we pick them back up with the next inspection? Otuvy has elevated our scores by seeing them. They're right there every time a manager, my manager, our bosses open that page, they see the dashboard and they see the scores. So it keeps everyone accountable. Simple as that. We use, other than the reports or inspection correction completes, which is what we do. All of our managers do that to close. We don't just file and close. You have to say, yes, this is completed. Then we can send the reports. We just started within the last couple of years using the QR codes. One of our properties down here, we created all the codes. We actually have our staff, so they're doing their routes and they have to scan the codes and it's in real time. Our customers want to see that at that particular account. That's something we had never used before. We haven't done a lot of surveys either with the QR codes, but learning that process and starting using it got us into that whole part of the system that we never used before. Otuvy is fully customizable for the customer, for us. We've been trained on it, and if we might forget something, how to do something, you just give a quick call and they set us on the right track, the support guys, and we can usually kind of figure it out through trial and very customizable. And you could essentially, what was difficult in the beginning, learning how to build everything out, because you really have to build it out from step one, right? We were able to customize everything the way we want it to be. Customization that Otuvy has is key for us because some accounts might just say restroom first floor. Most accounts, it's northeast. It's down to then stainless steel, or we build our specifications for each account. They're all personalized to that customer. We need that in CleanTel. You have to have the sublocations. You have to have the specific specs that we change per customer. And I think that's one of the things too that I hope sets us apart, and we can use Otuvy to do that. In order to build your Otuvy account, you have to know your accounts from top to bottom. So I think your janitors, supervisors, managers would know that information. I don't know that in a lot of companies or other companies, upper management knows that information. We do, we always did, and we pride ourselves on that. I still go out and do inspections weekly at a lot of our accounts. And I think that was part of us using Otuvy to become more successful, was that we had that knowledge of our accounts. And anybody that wants to start using Otuvy, it's only going to make their quality control better and their service better. If they know every facet of their accounts, of their specifications, of their contracts, that's information you're going to need for Otuvy to get out of it what it can give you. Otuvy has definitely helped us retain clients. I know I've given quarterly reports at new contract time, when it's a new bid, new proposals are coming out at the end of that contract term, showing them our scores, showing them what we do, how we keep it up. Again, we promised it in the contract, it's in the contract, but we can actually show them. I guarantee you that I've used that on some of our current customers that we've had for years. I know, because I know if they ask me, oh, do you have this information? Of course, yes, I do. And I could show it. I'll pull it up right here and I'll show it to you. That's happened. I know it's helped in the way to keep our contracts going, but that's the case.